Can you hear it? The roar waiting to rise. They live for this. They want this. What do you want?
Again, pushing his weight. Pushed off tackler.
And get the second goal of the game for Thomas Habib.
Nice little move. Buffy scores.
Passing him forth and they score!
You know what we want. To immortalize every moment and make sure you never miss a play. This is Maritime Athletic Profiles.
Never miss a play. And we are live here on Maritime Athletic Profiles for this semi-final matchup between the Halifax Pirates and the Tantallon Flames. Kickoff coming here in a moment. Out here at Wickwire Field again. This is where the finals matchup will be played as well. Kick doesn't have the distance. Halifax will start at the 35-yard line. So if it's your first week watching 6v6, it's going to be a hard matchup here for the Tantallon Flames. Undefeated, Halifax Pirates 7-0, winning all 7 of their regular season matchups, and going 0-7 on the opposite direction was the Tantallon Flames. So this being Game 1 and 2 here today at Wickwire Field. Other matchup being between the 4-2-1 Sackville Serpents and the 2-4-1 Fall River Dragons. Both teams tied at 26 apiece earlier this season. So it'll be exciting to find out who will be moving on to the finals later on today. Gabriel didn't have pressure on him, so he couldn't run it down and didn't have the proper footing. Was trying to hit Provo. Ends up going incomplete. Bring up 2nd and 10 here. Cam Hunt, also one of the players downfield. Talked to Cam Hunt at the end of last week's matchup, along with Kyle Dykins. So we'll see what Gabriel's got back here at quarterback. Dante Gabrielli also here today. Toro getting the carry here, and he's got a first and plenty more. Oh, baby, Toro Gabrielli. I've said it all season. Give this man the MVP. The first carry of the game. He takes it all the way for 6 points for the Pirates. It's just automatic when you hand the ball off to Toro. Gabrielli was talking about his brother as he broke out for that big run as he started the season as the starting quarterback. Now playing defensive positions, he'll be playing that over with the Dalhousie Tigers in the next regular season here at Wickwire Field. So wanted to get more snaps at that position, and believed to be with Dalhousie next week during the championship game. So also want to get Gabriel comfortable back there at quarterback, knowing he'll be there in the finals if he can take down Tantallon today. Up 6-0 after their second offensive play being the run. No passes complete so far. Flag being thrown, and that flag is going against the Pirates. So 2-pointer won't count. Score will stay at 6-0. Trying to hit Provo when the flag came in. Ref waved it off right away. We'll see what Tantallon can do now that they get possession. Tied up at 14 apiece last week with Sackville in their Week 7 regular season matchup. And that was at the end of the first half. Sackville scoring all the points in the second half to take that victory. So Gabriel will be the kicker here today for the Pirates. Normally got a guy named Matt Velacci back there sending it down, but looks like Velacci's not here today, so they'll have to rely on Gabriel. We'll see if he has the distance. Velacci has been one of the few guys in this league able to get it all the way down on these kicks. What do you got, Gabriel? Oh, that might have the distance. It does. Antonio Ford will be back there to carry this one, and right away. That was Gabriel. He made the kick, got all the way down due to the delayed pickup time from Ford. A heads-up play from Riley Gabriel. One of the two guys on the field allowed to move his feet. He's going to... I thought he was lining up for really deep safety. I was confused, but no, he was just getting the holder for the ball. So Tantallon trying to get on the board here. Ford had a strong start to last week. We'll see if Halifax pressures. That's been where he's been strong, able to roll out to the side. I think they are going to pressure. It looks like it may be a run play coming out of Tantallon. They'll send Gabriel, the quarterback. He gets a lane. Pass gets off to Jordan. Jerry Lynn Jordan met with multiple Pirates players there. So second down. After that Ford pass got to Jordan. First completed pass on either side of this game. Tight right here on the formation for the Flames. Ford, a short pass to the left side, incomplete. That'll bring up third down here for the Flames. Justin Zwicker, the target on that play, number 60. We'll see what Halifax does here on defense. Tight right again for the Flames, but Ford will roll out to the left as that's where the routes were going. Pass overdone there. Looking for Zwicker again. So fourth down. Flames are going to try it. And you are allowed to elect a 40-yard punt automatically here in 6v6, but Ford, what do you got on fourth? No pressure on him, so he's going to have to air it out, trying to find a target open, looking deep, oversent there. Gabriel and Campbell back there on defense, able to shut down Tupper on this Flames first drive. Maybe a turnover on downs and a great field position for the Pirates. Looking for their second points of this game. Already up by 6. Trying to make it a more traditional football score, get the touchdown, the 2-point conversion, make it 14-0. Ref blowing the whistle. Oh, looks like there's some kids in the end zone, and ref did not appreciate that. So and they'll blow it again, and both refs having a word here with a group of kids in the end zone, telling them off the field. They know Halifax can go all the way potentially. We've seen it already, so heavy backfield here. Dante motioned out to the right side. Gabriel now. That one off to Dante Gabrielli. What has Gabrielli got? Both Gabriellis looking for a rushing touchdown in the first half, and they've each got one. Oh, those kids in the end zone gave the Pirates too much time to plan for that one. What a play design from Halifax. Ends up in the hands of Dante Gabrielli, and that'll make it 12-0 here for the Pirates. So Riley Gabriel back there with Toro and Dante, the Gabrielli brothers. Dante and Toro motion to the right side. And they'll run the same play, but this time it'll end up in the hands of Kierstead, and he'll walk it in for the two-pointer. The trickery running strong right now for Halifax. Touchdowns right now for Toro and Dante Gabrielli. 2-point conversion coming to Jordan Kierstead. Number 0 there in the Pirates jersey. Windy day here at Wickwire Field. Definitely not as cold as some of the other weeks we've had. I mean, weather has not been kind to us in other days, so we'll not be complaining. Provo's going to kick it. So I guess they didn't like that Gabriel had the distance. This time they'll line up at the 35. So first drive resulted in turnover on downs. Only one play with yards carried out of it after the first play was passed off to Jordan in the hands of Ford. Tupper will see if he can redeem himself. Had the pass come to him just over sent on the 4th down. Tight right again for the Flames. But routes have been going to the left side. Campbell breaks that one up. Heads up coverage there on defense from John Campbell. Was looking for the interception, but still gets the job done. Clark going to want that one back over there for the Flames. He'll line up over on that right side again, matching up with Campbell. We'll see if Ford wants to send it over there again. This time, more even formation. Ford at a gun. Hunt putting on pressure. Tupper with the block. And Ford going to take off. Gain some of the yards he needs, bring up 3rd down, but a short one at that. Ford is one of those guys in this league that if you're going to pressure him, you better know that you're going to get there. Tough break for Cam Hunt. Getting in the backfield, being the reason That forward is able to go. They're going to send 2 players here. This time it'll really force Ford to roll out to the left. Dante Gabrielli in his face was looking for Jordan. Pass incomplete, and that'll bring up another 4th down. Still looking for their first of the game. It's a short 4th down, so not all the odds are against Tantallon, but Pirates defense has been very good to start. Ford. Right side overdone. And Halifax is going to take over again. Ford looking for Zwicker again, but just can't bring in that pass. Frustrations boiling over on the Flames bench. So right now, Halifax had that long run from Toro first drive. Great field position to start on the second. And they'll have great field position again on the 3rd drive of the game. So roughly under 12 minutes to go here. And I truly never trust our clock here for 66 football. Just rely on the referees when they call that 2-minute warning. That's the best chance we got. Gabriel faked, giving that one off to Dante. He'll just pass it off to Toro right side. Shakes off the first tackle for a second. Group effort takes down Toro Gabrielli, but still a 1st down. Gabriel has pressure. He's allowed to run. He'll elect to throw it. Overdone for Toro Gabrielli. Would have had a free lane to the end zone. That'll bring up 2nd. Gotta give credit to some of these players. I get that you're running around, you're working, but to not have long socks on a windy day like this is truly something I cannot comprehend. Gabriel gave that one off. These plays have been working so well for the Pirates. Another 1st down. Zach Crawford getting his first touch of the game. Red zone chance now for the Pirates. Dante chatting it up with Riley Gabriel now, telling Provo the play call. Snap was low, but they're still able to get something out of it. Gabriel to Dante Gabrielli. Touchdown, Pirates. Dante having one on the ground and receiving touchdown in this game. You could say he could be an MVP as well, starting the season as quarterback, now doing everything else out there on offense, rushing and receiving, being back there on defense. This is a guy who can really play every position. Trying to make it 22 here. Oh, Kearley Smith back there. They're going to give it to him. He's not afraid to lay the body. Cam Scattaboo type, wanting to lay the contact. Gets it. 2-point conversion is good. Jake Kearley Smith. Another look at that one on the replay. Not been afraid to throw his shoulder and head in play, as you see on that one. So 22-0. Pirates will send it down to Tantallon, looking for their first down in the game. Completely different sides of the story in this one. Kick does not have the distance for Gabriel. Flames are going to start at the 35 once again. Ford still discussing the play with Tupper and Jordan. Snap to Ford. Ford, left side pass not on target. Second down here for the Flames. Target on that play being Clark again, but just not there. Second down, Ford. Short pass, gets it to Jordan. Has he got blockers? No, he doesn't. Toro Gabrielli getting there for the tackle, third down. Just a reminder, not the only matchup here today. Still got Sackville Serpents taking on the Fall River Dragons, the defending champions. Sackville 4-2-1. And Fall River 2-4-1. Records in the regular season, with them tying at 26 apiece. Ford. Thought about hitting Tupper. Looks in the middle. Incomplete. Was on target, but just can't be brought in. And the struggles continue for the Flames. Can't tell if that was Carey or Clark. Believe that one was Josh Carey. So 4th down, 3rd drive in a row. Can the Flames get themselves out of this one? Trying to get a first. No pressure on them. They'll have to throw it. Short pass from Ford is good for the first. So they'll move the sticks for the first time today, and maybe that's the confidence builder they need. Pass complete. Clark through the middle. Another look at that one. Ford having all day. So just before the 50-yard line right now. Time ticking down in the first half. Ford has Jordan in the backfield. He'll air through the middle. Incomplete coverage there from Campbell. Able to stop up Tupper there. Another look at that one. Campbell, one of the mid-season additions for the Pirates, but he has been strong. Had a rough first half, and we talked about that in our post-game interview and his Week 1 performance, but made up for it ever since. For Jordan, out of play, but did catch it before. That'll move them up a little bit. Ford, he's got pressure from Toro. Shakes off the tackle from Dykins. Gets a block. Did he get the first on 3rd down? Oh, flag on the play. That one going against Halifax. So unnecessary roughness being the call. That'll move the sticks quite a bit. So great field position out of that penalty, the best they've had all game. Likely we'll see 2 minutes be added to our clock for the 2-minute warning. Ford's pass connects there. So now Tantallon starting to move the ball well. Campbell with the tackle, but too late. Ford. Nice play there. Oh, but out of bounds is the call. So pass was brought in, but just too far, and Flames frustrated about that one. Forward pressure on him from Kierley Smith. That's not who you want to see in your face. Incomplete. Third down coming up. Kierley Smith got a piece of the forward throw. Third down. Oh, now, thought they already called 2 minutes. There's 2 minutes right now. So. Forward. Gabriel and Kierley Smith were sent. Kierstead with a big play on defense, shutting down Tupper. That'll bring up fourth. Pirates looking for a big stop. Flames looking for their first points of the semifinal game here on fourth down. Time ticking down for the snap. The most important play of the game so far for Tantallon. What do they got? Pressure from Kierley Smith. Forward breaks away. Kierley Smith getting there. So he didn't get it. First down, Halifax. Turnover on downs. Been the story for Tantallon. Better field position that you're leaving Halifax with than the other two times, but just being so close. Not how they wanted to be leaving this one. Likely Halifax's last drive. We'll see how long this one lasts of the first half. Dante going to line up as quarterback. Gabriel out wide right now along the right. So Dante's first play from QB today. He has pressure on him, so he'll just decide to take off. Gabriel moved back into the backfield with him, trying to confuse the Flames. He'll end up going out of bounds near Tantallon's bench. So first down, pitched that one off to Toro from Dante. And Dante Gabrielli, the last blocker that Toro needs. He'll go down for his second touchdown of the day. Still sprinting. Nobody behind him. So Toro, the faster you run, doesn't make the time tick off any quicker. Actually leaves you with more time for the Flames, but he just didn't want anybody to have a chance to catch him on that one. So 2-point conversion coming up. That's got to be heartbreaking for Tantallon after such a long drive. Just Toro Gabrielli been so strong this season, just able to take it all the way down. Dante's still back there. Quarterback pass to Kierstead is good for the 2-pointer. And that'll do it for the first half of action here. 30-0 for the undefeated Halifax Pirates. What a start for them for this semifinal matchup. We'll take a break here for halftime here on commentary. We'll be back for the second half of action when that starts. getting set to make the kick as we start off the second half of first semifinal matchup here today. Tantallon getting ready to receive. Kick from Gabriel has the distance. Big hit from Toro Gabrielli. So first down coming up for Tantallon. So Toro with a big hit there. Donovan Clark, one carrying it down for Tantallon on that return. Ford gets that one to Jordan, breaks off the tackle from Kearley Smith and Dante Gabrielli there. First down a little bit more. A flag going to come out of it. Dante a little shaken up for a second, but so the start to the second half Tantallon was looking for. They get flag as well on unnecessary roughness again for Halifax, giving them good field position. This is what happened when they had their closest drive to scoring points earlier in the first half, how they got some good field position. Jordan, another first for Tantallon. Jalen Jordan coming out with a vengeance. Oh, penalty coming up against the Flames. So, didn't even realize the flag. Penalty going against Tupper. So what I thought was another first down for the Flames ends up putting them back 10 yards. Be first and 20. Ford. Jordan is blocker. Or check that, Tupper is blocker. He decided to roll out. Toro Gabriel the tackle. Still be second and long, but able to get some yards out of that play. When it's first and 20, you're not always looking for all 20 on that first chance. So not sure if that was caught on the mic, but just somebody asking if they can park next to us. We're stationed up in parking lot, stealing one parking spot. One next to us happened to be open, so it might look like wasn't open. Ford fumbles it, but ends up going out of play. So third down, gaining some yards was under pressure from Dante Gabrielli. Tantalon lining up now. Ford important play for him. He's got pressure on him from Hunt. It'll make him able to roll out. Gabriel with the tackle. Good enough for a first down. So Tantalon, who struggled to get those today, able to still find a way here in this second half. 1st and 20. They still got it. So now 1st and 10 for Tantalon. Offside for the Flames on 1st down. Snap was on 2. And Tantalon will end up taking a timeout. We'll take a small timeout here as well on Maritime Athletic Profiles. We'll be back in just a moment. Ford out of the timeout, 2nd down. Chucked it down. Did he get it? He did. Tupper with a big reception. Letting the Pirates know. Big throw from Antonio Ford there. So 1st down from some great field position for the Flames. Time ticking down for the snap. Ford. No pressure on him. He chucks it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tantalon. Believed to be Josh Carey, who brought that one in for the Flames. Yes, it was. So 2-pointer coming up for Tantallon. Her first points of this semifinal. Carey, the center, getting ready to snap it. Ford. Caught, but did it have the distance? It did. Just able to find their way into the end zone. Tantallon able to get all 8 points. So 30-8. The score after that 2-point conversion. Flames will get ready to kick it down to the Pirates here. Just a reminder, another matchup coming up between the Sackville Serpents, Fall River Dragons. Defending champions, trying to move on to play what is looking like the undefeated Halifax Pirates in the finals, where Sackville trying to take down Fall River and get their revenge on Halifax. Everybody wants revenge on the Pirates, but Pirates trying to make sure nobody can get it. Looking like 8-0 on the season. And they'll be looking to make it 9. So whoever wins that next matchup, and looking like the Halifax Pirates, that'll be a fun one next week here at Wickwire Field. Still be on Maritime Athletic Profiles, but won't be covered by me. Another commentator from the crew, Dan Hobson, going to be making the trip down to Dalhousie. So big thanks to Dan for being able to fill in a game where I'm not able to come. It sucks not going to be here for the championship game, but glad to be here for the semis. Provo getting a first down and more for the Pirates. And some of the Dragons, see them showing up, getting ready for this matchup. Noah Skeet had a big kick return twice last week. We'll see if he can recreate that success against Sackville that he had against Halifax. And seen a few Serpents players as well during the halftime, getting ready for their matchup. Gabriel gave that one off, run to the left side. Got some good speed going all the way. Pirates extend their lead even more. Isaiah McNeil bringing that one in for the touchdown. 36-8 for Halifax. You see almost all of Fall River really here now. McDonald. Got to look at Dickens down there. Nathan White. They're ready to go. Provo in motion. Gabriel, Toro, back to Gabriel. He's still allowed to throw it. Gave it to Provo. Now Provo taking off on the right side. He might go all the way. Did he do it? Not seeing a signal from the ref's hands. So first down. All legal procedure. Gabriel. Provo. He's got good yardage. Same play. First down in the red zone for Halifax. Gabriel alone in the backfield. Provo in motion, though. Low snap. Dante Gabrielli back to Gabriel. Chuck it in the end zone. Caught. What a play design. Ends up in the hands of Jordan Kierstead. Halifax extends the lead. Gabriel. And that one to Provo is caught. So more points for the Pirates here. Extending that lead even more. The touchdown and then 2-point conversion now going to Provo. They'll kick it back down to Tantalon here. Gabriel getting ready to send it down. Gabriel. Kick has the distance and it was tipped, so Hunt there. Pirates. The great job there. So heads up, special teams from Halifax. Pays off in a big way. Tan Talents starting pretty far back on this drive. Long play call right now. Ford had Tupper open, but now he's not. He's got to air it out long. Oh, does he got it? No, he doesn't. Incomplete. Second down. Thought for a moment he might have had it, but another look at that one on the replay. And they've really figured out Ford here. Just not pressuring him too much, making him throw it. He's been great on the run. Trying to hold him away from that. Antonio Ford. He's got Tupper, but tackle made right away by Toro Gabrielli. That'll bring up third down. Ford. Thought about it. That one picked off. John Campbell trying to go all the way, and he will. Pick 6 for number 23. And he's fired up about it. Had interceptions this season, but not been able to catch them on the move. That one in perfect motion. Great coverage there. Going all the way to the end zone to extend the Pirates' lead to 44-8. Two-pointer coming up. Flames lining up on defense now. Ball bumbled around. Dykins. Oh, they stop him. Tried to get the 2-point conversion for Dykins, and an injury over on Fall River might have been what it took to take him down. Had a injury whistle for a moment. Looks like they're able to get up now. Kick going to be sent down to Tantallon. Gabriel waiting. Gabriel. Kick sent down. Distance is there. And Gabriel's going to be the first one back there. Toro now. Dante Gabrielli. And just heard from Mitch Kays watching along the sideline. Done it like a family, and they've done it all season like a family. On offense, defense, special teams, the Gabriellis have had such a strong year. Multiple players in the backfield right now, Tupper and Jordan, and of course Ford. They'll give it to Tupper. Dykins and Kierley Smith are able to get there. Two-minute warning called here. So likely going to be the last drive of the season for the Tantallon Flames. So we'll talk to the Halifax Pirates post-game. We'll talk to Tantallon as well. Unfortunately, Tantallon not able to take a win this season, so never getting player of the game, but feel like we gotta give him a chance to talk. Had lots of conversations with those boys over the season, so gonna try to talk to, we'll get Antonio Ford for people at home. He's been talked about quite a bit in all these games, played quarterback back there for Tantallon. And Halifax surely moving on to the finals now. It's big time for them. Heavy backfield. Ford rolls to the left. incomplete pass. So that'll bring up third down here for the Flames. Another look at that one on the replay. Well, ref calls it a bit early. 44-8, the final score. Halifax moving on to the championship Saturday next week. We'll see if Fall River or Sackville will be the ones facing them in the finals. Talk to a member of each teams here in the post game. We'll see you there in just a moment. All right, we're here with John Campbell, Halifax. Moving on to the finals, Sackville and Fall River coming up next. Fall River defending champions, Sackville tied with them earlier this season. What is Halifax kind of thinking going into that matchup next? Is anybody kind of sticking around, or what's everyone thinking?
A couple of us might stick around and watch it. End of the day, it really doesn't matter to us who takes this one. Next week we're just going to do what we do. But it should be a good game, though. Yeah.
So bringing it back to this matchup, obviously, big win here for you guys. Still undefeated on the season, 8-0. You had that big play in the second half, pick 6. Had some interceptions earlier this season, wasn't able to get any yardage out of it. How did it feel to be able to take that one to the house?
Man, it felt great. We have a team bet going on over here. We're trying to get everybody at least one touchdown before the season's over. They wanted to pull me over on the offense. I said, no, I'm going to do it the ethical way. I don't got to play offense to score. So I made sure when I got my chance there that I had to make it happen. I had to get in.
All right, you heard it first. Defender John Campbell, been great back there being a DB this season and able to get in the end zone for the first time in his 6v6 career. That'll do it for this one here with Halifax. We'll try to talk to somebody from Tantallon real quick just because we haven't been able to all season. Then we'll take you to the next matchup. We'll see you there. right, we're here with Antonio Ford, quarterback for the Tantallon Flames. Antonio, tough season here for you guys, but still a good effort from you guys. What's the kind of thoughts going into next season for the Flames? Will you guys be back? Will you be back in this 6v6 league?
Yeah, I'll definitely be back. For Tantallon, I don't know what's going on with the team. Hopefully, you know, they do put their team back in. We're in a rebuilding process. It was a new team that they put in, so there's really anything that we can't do but work together as a team. Other than that, I had a great season of playing some football with the guys on the field.
Now, for you yourself, you've been one of those guys who's been here since really last year, every week here, coming out, making it to the field. What does it mean to you to just have something at this time of the year to be playing football?
Honestly, football means a lot to me. We got some other stuff going on, so this is like a good anchor control. Maybe like I can let off a lot of aggression. I've met a group of guys that are wonderful, you know. Jordan, he's one of the reasons why I came back this year, you know, so yeah.
Well, it'll be exciting to see if you come back next season, Antonio. A lot of fun calling your guys' games this season. That'll do it for the Tantallon Flames this year in the 6v6 league. We'll see who moves on to Halifax in this other semifinal matchup here in a moment.